story of a woman who took every role she don't very seriously indeed. Preeta Preeta was a great mother, an accommodating wife, a doting daughter, and a wonderful friend. She was a person who wanted to live up to every adjective of the roles she played. She preferred harmony over confrontation. She preferred living her life as per the will of others rather than giving in to her own desires and needs. The one thing that she did for herself was spending time with her friends. But this too was on the days when her children and husband were away from home. She would go out for get togethers at her friends' homes or go shopping with them. She would make the food her children liked, be it for lunch, their evening snack, or dinner. Invariably, there were guests at her home for lunch or dinner during the weekends. If the exhaust fan in her kitchen could talk, it would perhaps share with us how long she spent in the kitchen every day and what she cooked. She was ready with a helping hand whenever her parents needed her. If she had to travel to spend a couple of days with them, she would do so on the odd weekend when her husband was at home with her two teenage children. Family birthdays or her husband, kids or Preeta, and her wedding anniversary were celebrated as a night out at different well-known restaurants. Shopping for the family was an exclusive stores and price was never a factor. Friends often said, "Wow, you are going to such an expensive restaurant. That's an expensive sari that you have bought. You have prepared so many dishes." She would just smile. She was always cheerful and laughing, and her laughter was infectious. Owing to her sunny disposition, she always gave the impression that she was living a happy life and had nothing to complain about. Slowly, she started talking to a few of her friends and told them about what she was going through, her childhood challenges, her children not listening to her, the inadequate support that she was receiving to raise her children, financial constraints, etc. Along with this, she was started sharing her unfulfilled desires. She most prominent of these was to work in a school teaching children the subject. She was very good at maths. Her friends suggested that she start teaching in a nearby school. However, she did not agree to the suggestion as it was not acceptable to her family. Someone suggested taking tuitions at home, to which she said no because she was not willing to teach at home. Her life revolved around the desire and needs of others. She was reluctant to tell any of her family that what they were doing was not the way to do it or it was not the right thing to do. As she used to say to her friends, "I don't want to have a confrontation with anyone, my children, my husband, or even my parents. Others' desires became her desires. Others' needs became her needs. Others' happiness with her became her happiness with herself. Others' anger towards her became her anger towards herself. Over time, this started putting enormous pressure on her. She said to her friends, I seem to have time and space for everyone else except for myself. I am getting really frustrated with life. I don't know what to do. Please tell me how to go about this. The common suggestion that all her friends gave was talk to your family and tell them what you are going through. They need to support you. Her response was, I cannot talk to them as I am not used to sharing my problems. After a point, her friends stopped giving her any suggestions, understanding the futility of it. They just lent her their shoulders when she wanted to cry. She went through a traumatic 8 months, suffering from a terminal illness, a period when talking, let alone confrontation, was no more possibility for her. Preeta is not with us anymore, but has left friends like us with so many lessons to learn and live. Share what you are going through with the people who are related to or affected by the situation. We should do what we need to and want to do in life while conforming to what is right. We need to draw a boundary around ourselves and insulate ourselves from the comments of others. We need to be compassionate and yet confront others if needed. We need to define our life in the way we need to live it.